Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's about 12:20 on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm in En Nut. I'm going to take a look down Sukhumvit Soi 58. Soi 52 is where you'll find, down this way, the En Nut BTS station. So we're maybe a 10-minute walk, if that, less, to the BTS. Here at the top of 58 is the Willows Park. It looks like it's a 6 or 8-story complex. And right here is 58, so we're going to take a right. On the other side of the street, this building is the Sukhumvit Soi 87 Siamese building. So that will be our landmark up here on the left. Will be about Soi 89. There goes the bus to Pattaya, going to the Ekamai bus station. But let's take a right on 58. I'm not sure I've ever explored this street. I assume we're still in En Nut, although we're getting pretty close to the Bangkok. You can see it down the way, BTS station. So Soi 58 is somewhere in between En Nut and Bangkok. Yeah, it looks like 58 might be a smaller street, but fair enough. Let's take a peek. On the other corner here is a Lawson drugstore. Below a office tower. And here's the Quarter Hotel En Nut. Looks like they have a pool on the roof there. And this building looks somewhat abandoned. The vines are sure taken over. And right across the street is a very fancy compound. And so far, other than that hotel, there's just some beautiful homes tucked away. It does look like the street tees off at the end here. So hopefully there's something to look at. And at the end is a little restaurant, Cafe des Two. And I'm not sure, a motorbike just zipped through here, so I'm going to assume it zigzags in some kind of direction. So we're now heading back, kind of parallel with Sukhumvit, towards the BTS station. And I see traffic zipping up the way. I'm not sure. I might be walking towards Soi 56, but I'll find out when I get there. Yes, this is Soi 56. I just did an earlier video on this street. There's some nice townhomes. And down the way I found a nice banh mi Vietnamese sandwich place. So that's 56. You can search my channel. Just put in Sukhumvit Soi 56 and it should pop up. So where that truck is pulling out, that is Soi 58, the short little street we just came down. I see a loose dog running around down there, but I'm still gonna walk towards the end of the street, see what I can see. If that dog cooperates. Most of these loose dogs, they have homes, they're mellow. They're just kind of wandering out in front of their house. And I just saw a motorbike head to the end of the street and take a right, so if the dog cooperates, I'll go down and take a look. But so far, it's just a bunch of residential homes. But I like to get out and, okay, right here where the mirrors are, this is Soi 58. But I like to get out and look around. You never know when there's a 6-story building tucked away, less than 15 minutes from the train. That might be a cool place to live. Nope, and change of plans. That dog is pretty greasy and started growling at me. So yeah, I got my backpack I can stick in his face, but yeah, I'm not gonna mess with him. That would ruin my day, getting bit by a kind of greasy looking dog. He definitely doesn't look like a pet. If so, he's not in very good shape. And getting our boundaries, those large buildings are on Sukhumvit, and over here, that would be, probably about Soi 91, 93, an IDEO building heading off towards Bangkok. So I'm gonna back out of here and get back over to Sukhumvit. There's just not a whole bunch down 58. 56 had some options, including a nice place to play basketball, a basketball academy. That Vietnamese sandwich place, not a lot of high-rises, condo-wise. Those are more down by the En Nut station, but you can't win them all. So Soi 58, kind of quiet back here unless you're looking to buy a nice $500,000 home behind a 10-foot gate. Every dog running around is not a crazy soy dog. Don't be afraid to walk on the other side of the street and pass them. But you also have to use common sense. That dog, he was kind of limping along and totally greasy. I don't know if that's mange or what, but yeah, I really didn't want to tangle with him. And I'll say 99.9% of loose dogs won't even give you a second look, including the ones that are smart and hang out at 7-Eleven. They just hang out. I'm panting here. It's hot. Right in front of the door. You practically have to step over them. You do have to step over them most of the time because they want that air conditioning. But it's just common sense. That dog growled at me, and from my mailman instincts, yeah, I really didn't have a need to tangle with him. And that being said, that's probably the second time. I was gonna say the first time, but I'm sure there was maybe one other time. Nah, I've had dogs bark at me, but I haven't had a dog growl at me. And being a mailman, as long as I was, 33 years, I was bit twice. And both those times, yeah, dogs don't bark at you, they don't growl at you. They just come out of nowhere and bite you. One of them came flying through a window that must have been 6 foot tall. It was kind of I was walking up to the mailbox. It was kind of walk up some stairs to get to this house, and the owner never walked the dog, just left the windows open, and this dog's just running around going crazy inside the house, like chasing me away every day. I get it, that's his job. But he came flying through a screen window and just chomped right down on my hand as I was walking away. And the other time I just kind of got nipped. Dog came out of nowhere. I probably scared him, and he just took a bite at my ankle. That one was, I almost give that dog a pass. But you know when a dog's acting aggressive, and again, maybe I'm just not afraid of dogs, but when I see a loose dog here in Bangkok, I just don't automatically assume it's a crazed rabies dog. But that one, he did look a little sketchy. Plus, he was tearing at the garbage, so that's never a good sight. I feel bad for the little fella, but yeah, I mean, I'm keeping my distance. There was a young lady who made a comment, it was probably 6 months ago, about how dare I let that dog run loose. I mean, he has a collar, he's lost. Find his collar, and he's probably has a chip, and get him home. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. As much as I'm not afraid of a dog with a collar just sitting out in the alley, maybe 2 doors down from its house, yeah, I'll walk right by that dog. I'll cross to the other side of the road, but I'll walk past him, no problem. But the last thing I would do is approach any dog, whether it's a friendly dog with a collar or not, because yeah, he probably doesn't want to be messed with, and you're gonna deserve a biting on the hand when you go reaching for some strange dog's collar. So Soi 58, kind of a bust, but there is, where those two ladies are walking, is a crossover bridge to go to the other side, and that's Soi 89. So let's take a quick peek at 89 and then head back towards the train. It's going on 1 p.m. and it's roasting hot. And off in the distance you can see the Bangkok BTS. And that's Soi 89. That is the Soi 87 Siamese building. And down in the distance you can see the rain cover of Annut BTS station. This Sukhumvit Siamese 87, nice pick, very close, well, less than a 10-minute walk to BTS Annut, but you can see there are several other buildings, ideos, that are right at the top of Soi 81 and Soi whatever that is, 87. On the other side of the street would be Soi 50. That's what makes this Annut area so popular. That and the Lotus grocery store right at the BTS. On the other side there's a Tops and a movie theater. All right, we've crossed the street over where those two ladies are walking. That was Soi 58. And then over here is, on the odd side, Soi 89. The further you get down, if you're new to Bangkok, on Sukhumvit, they don't match up the odd and even side. I'm just gonna go down to where those air streamers are. I happen to know that's a brand new building. I think it might be open since the last time I was here 6 months ago. So let's go check it out. And here's a massage shop, $300 for 1 hour of Thai massage. Foot massage, $300 for 1 hour. And hair and nail salon, it's in Thai, but I see $250, $250, $300, $500. So it all seems pretty reasonable. And some local Thai restaurants. Yeah, we're on Soi 89, and I see a sign that says Grand Unity. I thought it was called something blue. This brand new condo complex. We'll find out when we get down there. The sign doesn't lie. Grand Unity. Maybe they changed the name. Last time I was here, it was under construction, and I thought it said something blue, residents coming. And here's another beauty salon, the Color Lab. Yes, it definitely says Grand Unity. So that must be the name of this brand new complex that I assume is open. And just across the street is a more old school building, the Sirirat apartment. Well, there you go. My memory's not totally going. The blue Sukhumvit 89, it must be a Grand Unity property. And I see clothes hanging and boxes, so there's already people living there. There's Sukhumvit at the end. Not even a, what is that, 300 meters or less? I don't know. It's getting hot. Don't make me do meters in this heat. There's really no reason to be out here walking around at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's easily 15 degrees hotter than it was at 9 this morning. I'm just kind of pushing through and filming a bunch of streets, and hopefully I'll have enough material for, say, 4 videos. I'm just going to walk to the end of 89 and then pack it in before I heat stroke out. Yeah, it's only whatever this is, 6 stories high, but it's all brand new. If you're looking for a brand new apartment in the Soi 89 area, here you go, the blue. And brand new fancy condo or not, you're going to have some delicious street food right below. Now this building's all in Thai, just an old school Thai building right next door to the blue. Well, if you're looking to live in the heart of Bangkok for very little money, it's quite possible. You're just going to have to adjust your level of fanciness. And here's some very large apartments, 4 floors, 4 bedroom, 3 baths, 5 air, whatever that means. I assume 5 air conditioners in the unit. I have enough trouble with 2, just running one at a time. I'm getting $85 US power bills, which is fine. Here's a laundromat right below the 89 residence. And getting our boundaries, that traffic at the end of the street, that's Sukhumvit, and you can see the BTS tracks. There are 2 more buildings that I'm going to show you and then call it a day. This is the Blue Wana Place. Eight stories tall, maybe. And there are 2, at least that one large building at the very end. Still on Soi 89. Then Soi 89 takes a right and kind of S-turns back there. I've did videos on that area. You can search my channel for Sukhumvit Soi 93, and then I think I pop out over here on 89. It was a long walk. So here we are at the end, and that's the Thasky residence. A little bit more older building, including this one. It's these are apartment buildings, nothing fancy. I doubt if they have a pool. It's probably going to be, you know, kids running up and down the hallway. But again, if you're on a limited budget and you want to still be in the heart of Bangkok, no problem. It's a nice place to live. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go find some ice water. It's roasting hot. I don't even want to know what the temperature is. I've been calling out the temperature because somebody asked me to. But right now, I would probably feel bad if I knew what the temperature was, because it's roasting hot. But hey, you know, it's Bangkok, Thailand, so I'll stop whining about that. I appreciate you watching. More videos to come. And leave a thumbs up if there's a particular video you like. That'd really help me with YouTube. It gets the videos out to more people, and that's what I'm going for. So take it easy. You have a great afternoon.